Good evening, prudent speculators. This is Trader Rod, VPT Live. Before I get going, quick disclaimer. Just want to remind everybody my broadcasts here at Ticker TV are for educational purposes. Nothing that I say or do is a solicitation to buy or sell any security. Trading, especially the trading of derivatives like options and futures, which is what I trade and discuss, is extremely risky. It's not suitable for all traders or investors. You go to vptlive.com/notices for more information about our risk disclosures and disclaimers. All right, what I'd like to do tonight is highlight the results of a position that I trade around a lot, you'll hear me talk about a lot, which is XIV. Real quickly, what I'm going to do at the bottom of this video, if you're watching on Ticker TV, it's not always easy to find the previous videos. Another way you can find the previous broadcasts, and I'll tell you in a moment why you would do that, is you go over to VPT Live. I think this might send me into the prism of death if I come over here because I'm actually broadcasting, and I think if I come here, it's going to do something weird, because the broadcast will be going on right here. About a lot, which is XIV. There we go. Real quickly, what I'm going to do at the bottom of the okay, so that's on a slight delay. So this is the video that I'm referring to. It's called Bittersweet Exit of Twitter. Bittersweet Exit of Twitter. So that's the video that I'm referring to, and you can refer to that one and find it there, or you can find it on Ticker TV. The reason I wanted to point that out is because on that video I talked about my exit of Twitter. Right now it looks okay. You know, you can never pick the absolute top, but I got all out of Twitter. It was a great trade, took place over the last 6 to 9 months. We've been talking about it in our trade room and on our various broadcasts for quite a while, but about halfway through that video to the end, I gave a trade idea again, which I mentioned XIV. Now today, Deutsche Bank and some other news, mostly Deutsche Bank, sent the market into a little bit of a tailspin and a panic, as well as the biotechs just sort of selling off. So we got what we're looking for. We got this nice 6% decline in XIV because the VIX ended up popping. All right. So what I wanted to do is just reference that previous video here on TraderView. There's ways in which you can make a prediction and then see how it's going to turn out. In this case, it turned out well in the short term. So what we did is we exited. I exited 600 of the 1,400 shares that I have short, especially my average price on those was 37.20 because I shorted a lot more, a little bit above 38 the other day. In fact, in that video I talked about that's the price. You'll see these dislocations in terms of the close right at the end, especially of course on days in which the market is closing on its highs, which we saw the other day. So right there is where we started to, we shorted right near the close and then took a lot of it off today. In fact, let me see if it's in Telegram. I think it might be in our Telegram feed. Hold on a moment. I just want to be honest with folks here. Just to some of our premium members. Covering XIV by 100. No, so we covered 100 here at 35.80 in the feed, but I ended up covering 300 or 400 over the course of the day. So that's it. XIV. For those that are not familiar with XIV, it's inverse of volatility. Don't like to be long any of the volatility ETFs. Also, we got a little mailbag action. So let's go over here to the mailbag action. The question was about performance of our systems. Everyone wants to know about performance. I have stopped updating it in real time, but you can come over here to performance. Can't tell you the last time I've probably done this. Maybe we're a few months behind this year. Yeah, we only did up to quarter 16. But I would like to point out, not a lot of people are going to show you something like that, right? So that was the cumulative performance for January. Let's see how February was, a little bit better. There's March. March was nice. You can go back to all of 2015. So we've been a little bit behind, but the important thing about performance for what I talk about is it's really important to read this, right? Not everyone's mileage varies. No one can possibly ever follow every particular signal, trade it the exact same way. It's really not possible. So I know there are people that post all of every single trade, that kind of stuff. That's all nice. But I do most of everything I do. All my systems are available to be followed here at Collective 2, where I'm also full disclosure a partner. And Collective 2, we also are required and refer to all of our performance as hypothetical. Why is it all hypothetical, even if there's live trades being executed on both sides? Well, the answer is because no two track records are going to be exactly alike. So in the case in which I'm not ever taking any of your money, managing your money, providing any advice, which is what I do not do, obviously everyone's mileage may vary. That's what's really important here. That being said, I try to be as transparent as possible with how my trading goes. I've just been kind of lazy, and also I lost 2 of my marketing people because they went on to greener pastures, not because they didn't like us. and I haven't been updating the site as much. The best way, if you are interested in finding out if this is a good fit for you, is to come over here and pop on over to the 10-day trial for 10 bucks right here. So it doesn't auto rebill at anything. It does require a credit card for the $10. It does not auto rebill. You don't have to, it doesn't hit you with some other charge. If you like what you see, you can upgrade to full member. If not, we part friends. All right, that's it for tonight. We'll leave it there for now. This is Trader Rod reminding you, always trade like you mean it. We do trade options and futures for daily income, as well as position trading and sometimes in the options markets. We'll see you at the next trade broadcast. Trade like you mean it. Thanks.